Hello YouTubers, these are my 22 guns. I have a Ruger Mark III 2245 right here. It's got a 10-shot magazine, great gun. Here I have the, brain fart there, Marlin 795, it's a semi-automatic, 10-shot magazine, also a great gun. This thing I got a couple days ago over the weekend. No, it was last weekend. That was exactly when it was, exactly a week ago. Got it, all I've done with it, sighted in. That's the only time I shot it. Went squirrel hunting the other day, Thursday. Did not get a single squirrel. Saw one. Too windy outside, I guess. Only saw one squirrel. And it was scurrying across the ground, so got a rifle, couldn't quite. First time I ever used a rifle for squirrel hunting. I could not. So it would be nearly impossible for me to get a shot off while he was running. This gun. Ruger Mark III 2245. Love it. Shot it many times, about 250 rounds through it. Shot flawlessly, not a single hiccup, never a jam, failure to eject, anything. It's got a 5-inch bull barrel, really accurate. And this thing has a really thick barrel, nice and thick. This thing shoots great. I shot about 4 or 5 rounds, same hole, all touching. Had one that was, I mean, for the groups that it's been shooting, I would call it a flyer, which was just barely touching the edge of the other one, so this thing's really accurate. The only thing that was kind of tough about it was this trigger. Oh, trigger, not a big fan of it. It's a really long trigger pull. I don't have a trigger pull gauge, so I haven't been able to see what it is, but I'm guessing it's about 7 to 8 pounds. Real tough. It took me about 30 whole seconds of constant, not like kind of medium light to medium pressure on the trigger, pulling back about 30 seconds after it'd finally pop off. Other than that, have not had a failure to eject or anything like that in this gun. No jams, nothing. But with that said, I've only shot about 20 rounds through it. When I sighted this thing in, I was using some old Federal Lightnings that were about 30 years old that my friend had that helped me sight it in. And this thing, I don't have the ammo down right with me right now, but I shoot the Winchester 333 bulk copper plated hollow points out of this. Not a single problem with it. Always a great gun. And what I have right now with me is these Federal Lightnings. This is what you will see when you pull it out of the package. Little just lead 22 target round nose. Basically the same thing, which is the Remington 22 Thunderbolt. Same thing. Lead. Just target round nose. I find round noses better than for squirrel hunt, which is what I use this gun for, because it doesn't tear up the meat as bad. But yeah, I love these two guns. This is I only have 3 guns right now. These are my 222s. Then over here in the gun safe, got the old 20 gauge 870 here. Love this thing. Need to get a slug barrel for it so I can go do some deer hunting this season. Yeah. But yeah. I only have 3 guns right now. Started Christmas of 2011. I got my first gun, which is that 20 gauge Remington over there, 870. I love that gun. Never had a problem with it. Not a single jam or anything. Sorry about the mess over there. I haven't had a chance to clean up down here. Just kind of a catch-all table for my gun stuff. And yeah. Warning. So you go to Walmart and find one of these. Tasco red dot scope. Piece of shit. Hated it. Didn't even have a round dot reticle. It's like a blob. It's misshaped. It's not even round. It's just a blob. It sucks. I hate it. So I just took that off. I had it on here. I just took it off. But this gun, I got a Field and Stream 339 by 40 scope. Got it all set in. It's like I said, I'm shooting groups of about 5 rounds in the same hole. It's good scope, great gun, very accurate. Love it. I like this. I love this gun. I haven't had a single problem with it. Heard great things about them, saying they're really accurate and everything. They are. If you can get that trigger pull mastered, you will be a very good marksman with this weapon. Great. Also, love this thing. Love it, love it. My favorite gun of all time is this gun right here. So much fun to shoot. So it's cheap to shoot. Not a cheap gun at all. It was 300 bucks. But it was well worth it. Very accurate. Very fun to shoot. You know what? You have a bad day. I asked Dad, hey, can we go out and shoot the guns? I take this puppy out with a big box of bulk ammo and I just blast away. It is so much fun. Great stress reliever. So is this. But if you really got some problems, go get you an old 12 gauge or 20 gauge, something like that. That'll really knock off that stress with that one pull of trigger. Love it. Redneck stress reliever right there, oh yeah. But these are my guns. I love them both. Love that 870 I got over there. This gun, really easy to take apart. And I haven't cleaned it yet. I've only shot about 20 rounds through it. I need a bore snake for it because you cannot get to the barrel unless you go through the muzzle, which I'm afraid of tearing up the crown, so I don't want to do that. So I gotta go buy a bore snake next time I go to Dick's or something, or Walmart, something. I gotta get a bore snake so I can clean that thing. I have cleaned the action, I just haven't cleaned the barrel. This gun, easy to take apart. Take out these screws down here, one at each end of the trigger guard. Pop this off. Trigger right here comes with it. You just slide it over this piece, slide it over the mag release, pop it out. You take out a little pin that you just push it from the bottom side up, and it comes out. That takes your trigger group off, and then your bolt and the mainspring is left in there. Then you just take your finger from in, not like from here, but from going that way. You push back on the bolt. Whenever you take this thing apart, don't have the bolt locked back. You push on there and lift up, and it just pops out. This piece comes off. The bolt handle comes off. Really easy to take apart. You know what? They say you got to be a rocket scientist to take this thing apart. First time I tried it, got it done in about 5 minutes, with cleaning in there. So easy for me, at least. All you got to do is, well, you put your magazine in, you cock it, you point it in safe direction. Always make sure they're unloaded first before you even touch. Really, as soon as you grab that gun, make sure it's unloaded before you do anything with it, and keep that bolt locked back if you're not shooting it at the moment. That's how I go. It's the safest way to go. Make sure that I usually don't even have ammo out on the table. Whenever I'm touching these guns, I'm just showing what I use. This gun, dry fire. This thing is safe to dry fire. It's in the manual, dry fire for taking it apart. Then back here, stick something in there that you can get. I just use my finger. You pull that little bar back in the middle, and then you pull that out. and that is the pin that's sticking at the top right there. That's what that little thing is. It's that piece right there. You just pull that out, slide your, you take your barrel and slide it forward and slide your grip back. That'll take your barrel off, then just slide your bolt out. It's easy for me to do. And then you just slide your bolt back in, put it back just the opposite way you take it off of the grip. And then you put your magazine in. And oh yeah, before you pull out this piece, take your magazine out. And then you pull the trigger in with the magazine. And then shake it around kind of like this. No wait, sorry, this way. Then you put this pin back up through. And then you shake it this way with the mag in, and then take the mag out, and then push. This piece will be like that. Push it over that way into the grip, and then you got it whenever there's a little bit of spring tension there. And then just close that little pin back, and cycle the bolt a few times. Make sure it's all working good. It'll be good. Love these guns both. Just love them, that's all I can say. They're amazing. Cheap to shoot, accurate, good guns. I mean, the only downside to the Marlin here is these Marlin magazines are the only reliable thing on the market. Shooter's Ridge does make a 25 round mag. Everything I've heard about those things, I'm not even going to buy one. I've heard their shit. They sell them for about 25 bucks a pop. They hold 25 rounds. They're all plastic. They break. They're pieces of shit. I've heard nothing good about them. All I've heard is negative things. So I'm not even going to buy one. I've heard like the last 5 rounds they don't want to feed in and everything. They just suck. So, and I have not had this magazine that gave me a single problem. Yeah. And of course, since this is just a pistol, 22 pistol, they don't make any other magazines besides these. As far as right now, they might. Later, I'm hoping someone makes like a 50 round drum mag for it, just to have some fun, some endless 50 round fun, and then have about 3 of those on standby and just keep popping them in and out and having someone load it while you're shooting. That'd just be awesome. I wish that would happen. That would be amazing. But I love these guns. That's all. I love them. But I'll be making some more videos here, and hope you guys keep watching them. Thanks.